Well, we told you yesterday that the Kun Chalerm incident could be just a sideshow of the charter reform process, and something more significant could be lying under the water. And today we may have that development coming. Kun Wattana Mueang Suk, a Pheu Thai party party list MP, has said something very important to the Matichon newspaper. Exactly what he said. What did he tell the paper?
May I recall what he spoke in the parliamentary debate last week? He criticized the current charter that it caused lopsided checks and balance system, and he said there was no proper examination of independent agencies. But
he was criticizing the check and balance system of the current charter.
Yes, but today in Matichon newspaper, he clearly said the Constitution Court and the Administrative Court are not necessary, and they should be dissolved and turned into just a division in the Supreme Court.
I see.
So, what do you think about this issue?
Well, to me, it's a proposal that have two major ironies. First of all, the government, the Yingluck government, has made us believe that the government wants to distance itself from the charter amendment process, the whole process. For Kun Wattana, who is a government MP, to come up and say something like this, exactly the paper called it a blueprint of the new charter. For a government MP to come up with something like this is quite surprising to me, because the government itself, the Pheu Thai party, the ruling party, have always said that it will allow the so-called charter drafting assembly to decide how the new charter should look like. And for Kun Wattana to say anything really strongly like this could have some impact in the future. And secondly, what Kun Wattana said concerned directly the 1997 charter. Because
the independent agencies?
Yes, the Constitution Court and the Administrative Court, both of them have been heavily criticized by Kun Wattana in his interview, originated from the 1997 charter. It's not some the part of this current charter. Exactly the two courts, the idea of having these two courts were transformed into the current charter. So for Kun Wattana to heavily criticize these two courts surprises me as well.
So today we've got
a lot of reactions. Yes.
From both Pheu Thai party and especially the opposition.
Yes. A lot of opposition MPs, Kun Abhisit as well, they say that this is showing the true colors of the government. It's quite a strong remark by the Democrat side. It said that the government, Kun Wattana, disclosure of the so-called blueprint is showing some real intention of the government of what is intend to do, and that intention will not benefit the country, but will benefit only some group of some person or some group of persons.
This is quite something, because Kun Wattana is actually quite close to Kun Thaksin, and Kun Thaksin himself praised Kun Wattana's speech in the parliament.
Right. Kun Thaksin made a phone in and a Skype in on Saturday, right? What did he say about Kun Wattana?
He praised that all what Wattana said was makes sense.
I see. Kun Thaksin, when he talked to the Richard from overseas on Saturday, he praised two persons, Kun Jatuporn and Kun Wattana. For Kun Jatuporn, maybe it's nothing important, because Kun Thaksin may just want to keep Kun Jatuporn going. He want to make him happy. But for Kun Thaksin to praise Kun Wattana, which nobody expected Kun Thaksin to do that, it's quite interesting.
And that's partly why the Democrat Kun Thawan Sanyam said Kun Wattana was doing, the Pheu Thai party was doing for Kun Thaksin especially.
Right, and then the Pheu Thai party today expectedly asked all the MPs, urged the MPs to avoid making comment on charter reforms.
Yes, so the development after this, we have to do we have to see what the parliamentary committee that deliberate the charter amendment draft will do after this.